Hi guys, welcome back.
Welcome everybody.
Don't need to say it, you know what it is, you know, it's all there. Right, I've got a nice chunk of log here today.
Chunk of log.
This chunk of log. I'm going to do, it's winter now and all the poor little birdies are looking for food, so I'm going to do a bird feeder out of this. I've got a bit of a crack here, I don't know what that's going to go like, we'll see. I'm going to start it off between centres. So what I've done, I found my centre there and I've marked the size I want to do for a tenon. So the first thing I'm going to do is get a tenon on it because it's a heavy, it's still wet. So, but it's because it's going to be a bird feeder and outside, I don't care if it cracks and stuff like that. And what I've done in the top, I've drilled a little bit of a hole there for my 4-prong centre here. This is the large one. It's 35mm. And what I did is I just popped that in before I put it in the chuck and gave it a little tap with a rubber mallet just so it bit in a bit. And that way I'm going to be mounting this like, that's going to bite in there, see, and that's inside that. Because it's quite a chunk, you know, I don't want it coming off. Safety first, guys. Always think about safety. And I'm using a point because if I use a steb, those little teeth ain't going to give me enough of a grip, okay? And I haven't, or I might have a revolving 4-prong, but if I haven't, it doesn't matter because I don't want to use it anyway. Right, I'm using a point because I like the point because I can wind that and the point goes in, and because that's gone inside there, I know that can't move that way or that way, so it won't come off, okay? And that's fairly well balanced. I can't turn it too fast at the start. And all I'm going to do first off is put a tenon on the end so it goes into my 4-inch chuck drawers up there. Right, and then I shall rough it down. I'm not taking the bark off. There's a bit of a gap in here. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a size there. So I'm not going to leave the bark on. I will take it all off and then I'm going to do a bird feeder and I want to do it one piece. So I'm going to have the feeding bit at the bottom, fin up in the middle and a top and a bobble to hang it so it can hang up, and that'll be it. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So before I do that, I'd like to say a big thank you to John Robertson for his donation again to the channel. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. And to
Jill and Ian Collinson.
Who donated for the channel. Absolutely fantastic. Much appreciated. And also, guys, for getting us over 3,000 subscribers.
That's it.
Less than 2 years. Yeah. And we're over 3,000 subscribers. So that's absolutely fantastic. Would be lovely if we can get over 4. And at 4,000 we will be doing a giveaway. So, you know, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, if you just hit the subscribe, it doesn't cost you nothing, but it lets us know that you like the channel and it can help the channel to grow. So if you can hit the subscribe button, guys, it would be fantastic. Yeah,
we'd appreciate it.
Right, so you don't have to comment, don't make I watch loads of videos. I never comment. I really don't. I can't be bothered. It's just I just watch them and that's it. So yeah, I can't really moan about people not commenting, but if you could hit the subscribe button, it would be really appreciated. Right, okay, I'm going to use I'm just going to use a carbide because I'm just going to be pushing in here. I'm going to use a carbide. I don't need a dovetail on this. It's for these jaws here that I'm going to use, these 4-inch ones. Okay, and I'm using these because I can do a straight tenon and they have these grippers that really bite in. They're nice and they grip, and that give me a really nice secure hold on that. Because like I say, until I get this down, it is quite a weighty chunk. It weighs quite a bit. Now, size wise, let's say it's right. I've got 10 and 3/4 inches there, or 270mm, and then for this way we are 7.5, so 190. Okay, that's what we're dealing with.
Was that weeping ash?
No, this was a bit that David Tyres gave me. It's one of the wet ones. I'm not sure whether this was the maple or the I think he said this is the maple or the oak. I don't really know, but it does it does look a little bit like the ash, so I don't really know. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's what it is.
It is what it is. It's wood.
It's a piece of wood, and I'm going to turn it because it's starting to get cracks on it, so I want to do something with it beforehand. Right, now, face shield on, shield up, like old drafty drawers will always tell you. Right, laser 0, I'm going to standard, so I'm going to bring it up to, see what I can get it up to. I'm just over 1,000, just over 1,000. I don't think I can push it much more than that at this point, and I don't want to really, because I'm between centres. Right, now then, I want to get it so it's, I'm just going to measure the depth of these. Right, so without bottoming out, I can go for about 12 mil. So I've probably got about 2 mil I can go over what I've done, okay? So go a little, just a tiny little bit, so I don't want it to bottom out. Right, and the most important thing is that I've got a nice square 90-degree angle there, which with the square cutter pushed like that, I know that's what I've got, okay? And I might be a little bit deep because I think I've got the thickness of the actual cutter, which is 14 mil, so I'll bring that down a little bit. Yeah. Smooth, right into there, and that should do me. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the detail chisel and I'm just going to knock that down a little bit smaller. So I know it's not going to interfere with the bottom of the chuck. There we go. Okay, and that's all I want to do at this point. Get that in the chuck. And then I know I'm more secure. And all I used there was my 4-prong centre, which has a retractable point. Okay, which it is. Right, and I didn't go for perfect circle. I don't want a perfect circle. I want this for grip. There you go, we haven't bottomed out. I've got a lovely shoulder there. Now, with holding it there, I've got my centre from the other one, so I'm bringing that back up, tightening that up, like so, and I'm tightening this down. Right. Now I'm going to back the pressure off a little bit so the jaws can close without any restriction. Right, so I'm tight there and I'm going for a 1/4 of a turn. That is it. That should have bit those in, and I think that'll be all nice. I'm just going to check that I don't get no movement with it. No, that's all fine, and I'm going to keep the tailstock up obviously because it's a big piece of wood. Right, nice tight there. That's it. Now I'm all held. Now I'm going to rough it down. And I'm going to use, for that I'm going to use a roughing gouge, okay, because it's going to be the best thing for the job. I'm going to put my big tool rest on for the moment, so because this one goes actually right past either side. There we go. Right, I'm going to start up, let's see how it goes. Yep, that's all nice. Right, I should be able to get, no, can't. I'm not going to go through it. I'm going to stick at the fan until I get all this bark off. Yeah, I'm just over the 1000 RPM on that, which is all right. That's not too much. It's got the size to it, see? And I'm just going to use my roughing gouge. I'm going to stand over out of the way, because this could suck off some bits of bark. Right, I think that's pretty much most of the bark gone. I'm going to move the tool rest in a bit. Keep your tool rest as close as you can at all times. Nice. Right, got a little bit there, a little something there. Let's have a look what that is. Might be a bit of bark still. Yeah, it's a little hole bit there. So that's, I'll go down, I've got some bark there still. I'm going to take all that away. That looks quite nice actually. It does look a bit more like ash to me, but I see if we get speed up a little bit. Yeah, we're up at 12 and a half. That's fast enough for this size piece of wood. Right, there we go. That feels nice and it's looking quite good. Right, now what I want to do, now I've got no plans for this. I'm working from the, like as I normally do, from my head, right? So I'm going to come in with a square chisel and I'm going to bring this end down a bit. Right, I'm just seeing, I want to get rid of the cracks on the end. I'm just using a 14mm. There's a couple just there still, but that shouldn't bother me. Now I'm going to have, my top's going to come up and I'm going to have a bit on the top that it's going to hang from. So I'm going to come in a little bit so I can get all my sizes right. I'm going to come in and create that first. That I think is going to be fine. I'll be able to do something with that and make that into a button there. Right. I'm going to get the shape of the top of it first, and for that I'm just going to use a variety of tools, okay, all different, whatever I want to use. I'm going to get rid of this big tool rest because I don't need that. Like I said, I always say to you, you know, if you want to use carbide, use carbide. You want to use traditional, use traditional. Use whatever you feel comfortable using. Okay, whatever works for you, works for you. Right. So am I getting you, darling?
It's like little splinters.
A little bit of bounce on that top. Right, just give me an idea of what I'm going to be doing up there. Leave that for now. Right, need to get rid of that bump, so clean up cut for that. Go. There's something there. Yeah, I can feel there's something. Let's have a look and see. Don't know what it is. No, don't even seem to be anything there.
The grains.
Yeah, just a grain, I think. Oh, that's all right. We'll get that cleaned up. There we go, got that clean there. Come round to this front and clean this bit. Definitely something causing a bounce there. Just on that end grain, I think. Right, okay, I'm going to leave that at that for a minute. I'm going to now start to get in here. Right, parting tool I want. Right, I think I'm going to come in about here. Yeah, it should be enough for burst to get. Yeah, I've got it. Go there. Right, that should do me for now. I'll give myself a bit of room. I've got to take all that out. Right, and I'm going to take that out with my square cupboard. Got a lot of tool hanging over. Right, because it's overhanging quite a bit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up high with my tool rest. So if it grabs like that, come up high and then angle down. See, because I was going, see, look, see where I am above centre? Okay, centre's down here, I'm that high above centre, and I'm angling down, that reduces the grabbing. So if you're going, because I'm overhanging quite a way to get in there, you need your tool rest higher. Same with the carbide, look, I'm way above centre. Just come in and go down. It'll take away all that grabbing. I mean, this is quite aggressive cutting anyway, because I am just getting wood shifted. I'm just trying to shift wood out the way, because I've got a lot of wood to get rid of. Like I say, if you find the tool's grabbing, then just bring your tool rest up a bit and it'll stop the grabbing. Right, I want my 9mm. Yeah, I'm going over to a 9mm. 9mm box follower for this bit, because now I want to start undercutting here and following it. So that's going to be a bit dusty at the moment. I think I'm going to use a spindle gouge for that. So I want to follow this up inside, see? Going to get a little bit of vibration because I'm overhanging quite a bit. So I'll use a different tool in a minute. Just remember on here we're hollowing end grain, because if I was doing that way I'd be, so I'm the same as if I'm here, I'm going into end grain and I'm really going the wrong way. I get a bit of vibration, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually come out here turn my tool rest around and go in here. Like that now. And I'll take some of this away so I can get a better angle in there. Alright, but for the moment. And that's stopping all the vibrations, see, by having the tool rest in further, like this. It's a bit more awkward to use, but yeah, we can get round it. So we're going with a 6mm carbide in a minute. Right, I'm going to do a little bit more on this top. I'm not quite happy with that. And what I'm going to go to I think a smaller spindle gouge for that, to get that top cut. New centre. That's better. Right, just here. Yeah, that's nice. Nearly coming off the tool rest there, so I've got to move it forward a little bit. Run out of room. Now I'm not worried about the hole being in the top because I'm going to put a screw eye down into that to hang it from. So I'm just going to come up like that, and that's what I want there. There, that's all I want. That makes a nice little button top to it. Okay, a little bit there. That's it. Don't feel too bad. Right, I'm going to do a little bit of sand on that top. Just a little bit. I'm going to take a little cut off of that edge so it's not going to be sharp like that. that's it. I want to sand it. What I want to do, I'll tell you in a minute. Yeah, that's all looking nice. What I want to do, I want to put some oil on it. Now, this is just my thing I like to do. I want to put some oil on it now, because as I'm turning it, it's obviously, it's still a little bit wet. I don't want more cracks appearing, see? And my theory is if I put some oil on it, it helps to keep the moisture and stop it from cracking anymore while I'm turning it. Because paintbrush is a bit stiff. Because quite often I've had pieces where they crack on you as you're actually turning them. And I find if I do that, that helps to stop it. That's my theory anyway. And then not only that, if I come back to do a bit more sanding on that, it's I'm sanding with oil. So that's alright. Right, now I've got that top bit done. On the outside I can take a bit more of this away and give myself a little bit more room in the middle there. So I'm going back to the square carbide. Let's see if I can get the speed up a little bit more. Yeah, that's better. We're up just over 1500 now. That's going to be much better. Oh yeah, look at that. See, so that speed really does help, especially with carbide, guys, because it's, I've said it before, it can be more dangerous to turn at a slower speed, because you see how grabby the tool becomes. But now, look, look, there's no grabbing. Now you see the slower speed, it was grabbing. Right, just put another bit of this away. That's going to be a lot thinner than that in the middle, but what I'm doing is getting that away so I can get back into this inside bit to do a bit more hollowing underneath that. So I'm going to bring my toolbox right up to that piece of wood there, like so. And then I can come back in there again with my spindle gouge. I might need to have a sharpen up on this one. In fact, I think I will. That'll take me 2 seconds. I can remember what one I sharpened this with. I think that's it. I have so many different sharpening ways. I don't sharpen that often. I forget what ones I've sharpened before. Well, it went on that one. Never mind, we'll put a new grind on it. Come out a little bit. There we go. Make slight adjustments to the bevel. Yeah, I've done a steeper angle on it than what I would normally have. So I'm just changing the angle on it. Somehow I can still use it. Right, it's used to be a quick sharpen and now I've got to re-actually shape it. I've got wood stuck to it and it's burning the wood. So I'm just going to scrape the wood off. Actually, I don't want that burning on it. It's totally changed the angle of this tool. Well, never mind. We're going to have to put a release bevel on it. Slow it down a bit. Right, yeah, I know what I did there actually. I've just changed this one to about a 45 where I did have it at 50. So never mind, we can still use it. Right, we're going to come in here. There we go. It's actually going to make it better for what I'm doing. Right, now I did say I want to take this little edge off of this. So I'm just going to brush that like that so it's not sharp. Right, because I don't want to catch myself on it. Pretty awkward here, but I want to get this hollowed up inside, see? And I want to do this all in one piece. Actually, I'll move some of this, yeah. Let me just move some. I can start getting the stem down now, see? A little bit. Get my tool rest back in there now. Actually, I might take a little bit more of this away here first. No, it's not going to work like that. I just want to leave a little bit of elbow room, see? I'd say it's a lot of wood I'm removing, so tool rest right round there. Come up a little bit. Now I'm doing all this with it still spinning because I'm positioning it where I want it. I'm not going to go silly and push it into the wood before anyone says. Now, don't think I'm going to go much thinner than that, because if it cracks, I could lose it. But what I want to try and do, probably stupidly, is I want to try and put a bead in here, so that when they look up, they've got a nice little... I can't get it, see? Right, okay. I think we might have to just... This is very delicate work because the way I'm working on the actual tool rest as well here. Right, I've got to move it so I can get it as close as I can, because I don't want to fall down the gap, see? And that will stop me falling down the gap. So I'm going to get a bead here. There we go, I think I've got that. Feels slightly smooth there. I've got one little tool mark there. Haven't got it no more. Right, there we go. That's that. I've done that quite thin, but that's all right. Yeah, that's looking good. That I'm quite happy with that. Well, I'm going to move that out of the way. I'm going to do a little sand on the inside of that. Just to do that little bit, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some oil in there, so I'm going to be wet sanding it. You know, you might think that's a lot of trouble to go to for a few birds, but we have some very posh birds up here. Right, now, I think what I'm going to do, see, so I don't want too much gap between the feeder. I'm going to have this as the bottom, which I will hollow out, and then I can still get a little bowl or something out of that at the end. Yeah. Save wasting all that wood. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to come in here. I'm going to get rid of some of this here. Now, the awkward bit, it really is, it's getting in here with the tool rest. That's the trouble. I've got no support. There you go. Try that. Right, I think I'm going to go to a 9mm box follower to get in here. Very hard because I've got no proper tool rest here. Don't have to do that in a set like this. So bring that up into that, like that, and then I'm going to have to bring the tool rest round there so I can now finish that bead. Don't do that. There we go. That'll be alright. That'll be okay. And now I'll just bring that up there. Like so. And that's it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to come down from that. Ah, you bugger. It's really, oh yeah, I've just caught the bead. It's really because I've got no tool rest really. Yeah. The way the tool rest is, I'm not really on it properly. So, but I can clean that up. It wasn't a major cat. I'm determined to have that bead up there. That's it. That's got it. That's all right. Right. Okay. Now I can go back to me box follower and I can use this to run this down from there. See, like that, like so. There. Now I've got to keep away from that very top bit. Just getting a little line there. Well, that's why it was, because hands touching the tool rest, see? There. No hand touching the tool rest, no line. Right, okay. Now I want to start getting this hollowed out a bit. Well, that's going to be nice, and this is enzyme again. Right. Whoa. Right, okay. Change the plan for that one. Let's get the 6mm. This is just end grain that's coming off like powder. Probably going to take a lot longer than I thought it was going to take this. So it's not too bad because this is for the food to go in, so it's not got to be deep. You know, this is going to be shallowed off on this side. Not the way I should be cutting, but using this carbide I can do it. I should be going this way really. So problem with that, I don't want to run out of tool rest there, and I really want to go from here down. That's it, I think. Right, okay, now I've just got to level that and make it so it's all straight. Or very slight taper to the top is okay. There we go. I'm going to have to come in with a spindle gauge because I can't maintain the bevel of the carbide there. That's that. So I can't get in there with a skew or anything. I'll pull that out for a minute. Get in there with a bit of paper. Sorry if it's taking a bit of time, darling. It's just not much I can do about it, really. There's a lot of wood to hollow out from in between these. I'm doing it in one piece. I could have done it in two pieces, but I wanted to do it in one piece. It's more the challenge of doing it, really. I don't want to go no thinner than that in there. And now I need to come in and make a cut in there and clean it up. And I've got to try and do this with a spindle gauge. And we've got a tiny little bead at the bottom there. Just define it a little bit. There we go. Right, okay. So now because I've got to put a steeper grind on that, I'm going to have to use one with a shallower grind so I can get in more here. That's it, that cleaned that up then. Right, okay, we've got that done. So now I'm going to do a little bit of oil sanding in here. So my brush has all gone stiff. Right, I'm going to leave that at that for a minute. And now put some of these tools back out the way, so we're not going to have any chance of catching ourselves on them. And we're going back to the spindle gouge and I'm going to start to bring this round. Well, I've got a lot to take away here. Right, hang on, I'm going to come in there and take some of that away with a parting tool to start with. Right, just want to give myself some room, see, so I can get in there. Right, I think I'm all right there. Where am I on centre? Yep, I'm okay. That's alright, that's not too bad. Get a bit more of this taken away. Sort of going to near enough mimic the top shape with the bottom, but the bottom's a little bit shallower there. So I'm going to probably come in and take that bottom bit off. I need to just get positioned so I can be a bit closer to the tool rest. About there should do me. Wasn't too good. Right, anyway, we're going to use a pin parting tool first. Now I don't know what I'm going to do on the bottom yet. I'm thinking of like a bit of a finial on the bottom.
Yeah.
I said the trouble is not going to be easy getting the tools in there unless I take some of this away. So, considering I was saying this was going to probably be a bowl, what I'll do is if I come... Probably going to need another tool in that one. Right, put that there. Just don't want to do a bigger tool for a minute. And I'll start to shape that as the bottom of a bowl. That's going to be an end grain bowl, which ain't going to be the best, but... Get a bounce when coming into the end grain. But now see, I can get my tool in here. Right, that's alright. Got a little bit there, put a little tool marks just to brush out like that. That's it. And we'll take a little chamfer on that so it rounds it. Don't want the birds to catch their feet on it, do I? That's it, that's all alright. Right, okay, so now I've got to deal with this, but I don't know whether it's going to be worth keeping as a bowl or what, but it's got to be an end grain, isn't it? I mean, that's my feeder there, so I'm not really worried about this bowl. It's doing it. See, considering I want to do a finial on the bottom,
Nice finial, yeah.
I can't really keep this so much.
Forget the bowl.
Forget the bowl.
Forget the bowl.
Right, it won't be a bowl, it'll be a saucer. Right, I've got to get that so it's just not touching. Right, now I've got to do a finial with this, and I've got to be careful how thin I go because obviously this is all hanging off the end of it. We're going to stay with a bigger gouge at the moment because it gives me a bit less vibration. Things we do, eh? Let's try and get this. There we go, we got that. Because this is end grain, so it's going to keep trying to grab it, you know. It's turning the end grain. Now, I've got to be careful. I can't come down to like a point or nothing because it's not going to allow me. Right, I'm just touching bits of wood there. Never mind. All I want to come down to is like a little ball type ending. And you're all probably wondering, how am I going to actually part that off? And so am I. Right, now is the time when I've got to really think about how the bloody hell am I going to part this off? Yeah. Because I don't know. Answers on a postcard. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of sanding. I'm not really, I'm thinking about it.
Taking everything.
I think probably a skew. Can I get my hand in and hold that? Yeah, I can. That'll be alright then. We're sorted. I must say, it's not been, there's a lot easier ways to do this, guys.
Yeah, but you won't get out one piece, that's all.
Don't do what I do. I'm stupid. See what that is there. See, this wood does go, look, see this, it goes very pink. When you're cutting, it does go very pink some parts. And I think I've got one of those pink lines here that will dry out and go. Now I'm not going to stop it, because if I stop it, when I start up again, I could actually break this end bit. Can't really do a lot of sanding on that. some more oil on there. It's nice oil sanding because you don't get no dust. I used to oil sandal quite a bit and then I don't. Well, years back I never had a dust extractor, so it's the easiest way to do it without getting all the dust. And I like it because it virtually finishes your piece as well, see? You haven't got to put no finish on, you've already done it. And especially this is for the birds. Well, what birds we've got up here. Right, okay. I've had time to think about it. And I'm still none the wiser. I think... If I get my tool rest about there, actually what I might do, because I'm not keeping this as a little bowl this time, but I think I'm going to get rid of some of this. It's squeaking a bit because it's only a 1/4 inch spindle gauge. Well, it's a 3/8, but you know, 1/4 inch squeak. I'll still make something silly out of that. Actually, I've got a sharp bit on that edge, so I'm just going to cut that off. That's better. Right, that'll allow me to get in just that wee bit closer, like that. I don't want it too close to that because I don't want that to hit it when I pile it off. And now I think, maybe come up a little bit. Right, I think if I come in with my skew, long point down like that, I should back that up a little bit. I want to release the pressure a bit. Now I should be able to part this off. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. All I've got is a tiny little bit there just to clean up. And I'll do that with my little skew. I'll just come across there like that. So I didn't want a sharp point because I'll be the one going out putting the food in. I'm bound to lift my head up and
crack it.
Donk my head underneath it. I'm forever banging my head.
Yep.
Right, okay, there we go. Now, I know it's been a bit long-winded, guys, and I know it's taken a bit of time, but, you know, it is what it is. Lovely swells on that. See the end grain there. Right, that's it. We've got our little finial. We've got some like watermarks or something that was on the wood there, but there we go. I shall put a nice screw eye in the end there. Yeah. Okay, and that's going to hang. Have some feed in there.
Yeah.
They've got a little roof. They look up and think, oh, there's a bead been putting up there. And when they've ate all the food, they go, oh, there's a bead down there as well. Birds do that. Yeah. You know, they do. Birds do that.
The house.
So anyway, guys, there you go. There's my little bird feeder because it's getting cold. It's getting very icy and frosty out there, and the little birds, bless them, are looking for food. Yeah. So there we go. And you know, you can have it either way up if you want.
No, I think the
Look
other
at
way.
that.
Yeah, that way.
But there you go. That's the way it's meant to be. It's shallow dish there, and that's some beautiful grain in there, you know. And we've got no tear out. We've got no torn grain. We've got all nice and finished there. A little bit pinky in places, but this wood does that.
That's that wood, yeah.
But yeah, even around the top there, look, I've got like a pink ring around there, a little bit of a knot there. I don't know what this was here. There's a bit of watermark or something that was on the, obviously on the wood, or it might be. Actually, I think there's a very tiny little bit of bark left there, but that's fine. The birds ain't gonna complain about that.
Gives it a nice
So
look.
there we go, guys. A little bird feeder. So, like I said, thank you very much to the people that have donated to the channel. Would be lovely if you could give a subscribe. Don't have to, obviously, it's up to you.
Yeah.
But you know, it helps us to say, yeah, people do like what we're doing, do like the channel, and we can keep going.
Yeah, it supports the channel.
It helps to support us, and like I say, donations much appreciated.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that dust! See, always wear your face shield, guys. You see some of the dust that was coming up.
Yeah.
Even look, I've got a whole tree down here on the floor. Right, and don't forget, guys. I always say, if you want to use your carbide, come over to the dark side. There we go. Right, toodle pip, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. And I'm going to go and put some
Feed
Some-
in there.
seeds and peanuts in there for the birdies,
Yeah.
and let them have a little bit of a. They're lucky buggers, haven't they? I mean,
Yeah,
good posh birds we've got.
isn't it?
There you go. They're going to look up there, and I'm going to see them. I'm going to see the birds out there. They're going to be like looking up, going,
Oh,
"There's a bead up there.
bead."
There's a bead up there." All for us.
Yeah.
There we go, guys. Right. Toodle pip, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.
Bye, guys.